All right, fantasy check-in, guys, with the the Detroit Pistons. Quick one from Richard Stewart. Does Reggie Bullock continue to hoist up three-pointers for the rest of the season? Yes, this is who he is. He just shoots threes. That is all that he does. He does absolutely nothing else, and he is not a standard league player to me. He will get you 2.5 threes, but you can find 2.5 threes from many different places. You can just stream those numbers in. He's below average in every other category apart from free throws, and even then he's only a marginal positive because he doesn't get to the line. His efficiency has dropped way off this season. He does nothing with rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, but yes, he will continue to hoist up three-pointers. There is no doubt about that whatsoever. And the next Pistons question is from Charles W. Marsilio. Is Drummond a buy low candidate? And I attack this question because I think it's good. It's illustrative to be able to look at what Andre Drummond's doing and talk about buy lows and trades and value of players. Sure, maybe he is. He's the 38th ranked player over the season, and for the last week, he's the 59th ranked player. But why is he that low during that time? Well, he hasn't blocked shots during that time. But of course, he could be a buy low if you're punting free throws. He is back to being that punt free throw guy. 52% from the line on just over 5 attempts per game gives him a Z score of -3.5. Anything over -2 puts you pretty much into auto punt territory. When you're approaching 4, you're clearly at auto punt territory. So is he a buy low? Well, he's not actually doing much different at the moment than what he's been doing all season. So it's not like he's slumping. You'd be buying low hoping that the free throws get fixed. And outside of maybe the first 40 games of last season, the second half of last season, he was bad in free throws. And he was still a negative free throw, a massive negative free throw guy last season anyway, despite the narrative of how much he improved. He was still a punt free throw guy. And he's even worse again this year. And 52 is better than the 38 he shot 2 years ago, but it's still a punt free throw guy. So I don't see him as a buy low guy. I see him as doing exactly what he does, averaging 14 and 12 over the last 2 weeks. He's averaging 16 and 14.5 over the last month. And for the season, he's at 17 and 15. So there are marginal discrepancies. The blocks sort of go up and down. He's never getting assists with Blake Griffin there. That was an anomaly from last season. And it's the free throws that's keeping him down. And I don't really see that improving. So is he a buy low? No, I don't see much improvement. And of course, if you get him, your team and its construct changes dramatically. And that's always important to do. So getting him for a player who's ranked 60th might actually be a significant loss for your team if you get Drummond, even though he's ranked 38th. And that is something that you do need to pay significant attention to.